Hi there, my name's Kim Wymer. Company's called Happy Days Coaching, and I'm a positive empowerment coach. So I help people to regain that inner spark of happiness that's inside all of us, and sometimes we lose it along the way. So why do I do this? Why do I do all this happiness coaching? Why do I want to help people and help people turn their lives around and focus on all the good stuff? Well, really and truly, basically, I do it because I love to help people. And can I tell you a little bit about myself? So, I'm a mum, I've got grown up children, I was a housewife forever. I was married for a long time. I've got two children, but they're in their 20s now. But when they were very young, I worked in a supermarket and I worked there for 17 years because I doubted myself, I doubted my capabilities, I had limiting beliefs, I had many fears, I felt I was stuck there and I couldn't get out of it. I was very unhappy and I always doubted myself. I was also in an unhappy marriage, so it was my choice to go through a divorce a little bit later on in life. And then I put myself through adult college in my mid-30s and I started to paint furniture. So as I was a shy person, putting myself through adult college gave me a little bit of confidence and it helped me to push myself out of my comfort zone. And it helped me because I was, collaborating with people and doing what I enjoyed doing. So I got this qualification in shabby chic furniture painting, all like this kind of stuff. It started out as a hobby and over time it turned into a little business. So I was working part-time in the supermarket and I was working part-time trying to build up this furniture painting business, trying to build it up. And I had to do it and work all those hours because I had a massive mortgage. I was a single mum and I had loads of bills and I was finding it difficult to get by. And I was really tired. I was really unsatisfied, miserable. I worked 12 to 13 hours a day, painting the furniture. And I used to start in the supermarket at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I was getting up out of bed at 3:30 in the morning, going to work by 5, coming home like at lunchtime, and then start on my painting business till like 6, half 6 at night. So that was hard going. That was pretty hard going, and it did take the stuffing out of me. And it was dirty work. It was smelly with paint. It was freezing cold in the shed that I was working in, and it was heavy work. I used to get my son to help me with all the heavy work, but it was unsatisfactory, and I was physically and mentally drained and tired. It did affect me. It affected my family life, my relationships. I was on low income. I had no social life. We didn't have any holidays. We was just getting by. There wasn't much extra money for getting by. And I needed some change. I needed to change and I needed to do something else because I felt like I was stuck in a rut and I didn't know how to get out of it. So what did I need to change? I actually needed to change myself. I had to change how I saw the world and how I saw myself because I didn't like myself basically. And I thought to myself, the thought of a new life and trying something new and having a new goal in life, I didn't have any future visions. The thought of that was really exciting. And I thought, oh my God, that would be amazing to have more time, more freedom and actually do what I really love doing. And, I wanted less worries and I wanted, all the good stuff in life, like we all do. So, yeah, basically I had to change myself, turn my life around and start to do different things because I had a drinking problem at the same time. And I thought the alcohol was my happy time. It was like a vicious cycle, really, because I was feeling low in the morning and then I was basically unfocused, making wrong decisions. I had no self-esteem, no attention span, a very low attention span, and I had all the limiting beliefs and self-doubts on top of that. And it was just like getting out of hand. It was like getting worse. Also, my close family had emigrated to other countries, so I felt quite alone. And I remember there was one time when I thought to myself, I don't even want to be here anymore, you know. So I hit my rock bottom and I couldn't go any further. And as they say, the only way is to go up. Yeah? Yeah, the only way is to go up. And I made a breakthrough because my sister, she sent me some material on positive thinking all the way from Australia. She sent me the DVD called The Secret. Now, this was like 8-9 years ago and it really opened my eyes. And I thought, if this stuff is real, all this quantum science and all of this physics and what life is all about and the universe, if this is real, then, oh my God, I ruined my own life by how I was thinking, what I was saying, how I was feeling and what I was believing in. So I really dived into all of it. I read lots of books on positive thinking. And all the books, lots and lots of books, have all got similar messages. They all explain things in different ways because we all learn in different ways. And I found it really helpful to, you know, and it got me on the path towards positive thinking. And I sourced myself a coach. She taught me everything I needed to know how to move forward. She taught me simple tools, simple techniques. She taught me about the keys and the codes to life and all about the universe. And it gave me hope and it woke me up. And I started to see this world and myself in a totally new, different way. I started to feel alive. And I felt like I was gaining control of my own mind. You know, I was waking up. And I was the one that needed to change. And I took it like a little tiny step at a time, little baby steps. And I started to work on the things that I needed to change about myself. It didn't happen overnight because Rome wasn't built in a day. So I had to develop as a person and grow into someone new and learn new things. And then I found other people on my journey who also helped me to grow even further, to help me with my self-doubts. And I was attracting all of the good people into my life because I was changing the way I was thinking and feeling. So for years now, I've been really open-minded and I'm the happiest that I've been for a long, long time. And what I really want for people is I want people to feel happy because we all deserve to feel happy and, you know, and deserve to get what we want in this life. We are the creators of our worlds. And if we're open to learning and if we're that open-minded to learn new different things and realise our potentials, this world's going to be a happier place. You know, and I want everyone to know that everything is going to turn out just fine. It's all going to be okay. You're stronger than you think. So today, I just wanted to give you a little tip about how I handle this, you know, this everyday situation. You know, we live in this time that's going on now. So how I really handle it, a little tip that I've got is that I think it's really, really important to be really mindful and present in the moment and like think about living in the now and really do pay attention to what you're doing and pay attention to how you're feeling in this very moment. Right now, what are you focusing on right now? Is it negative or is it positive? How does it make you feel? Because knowing about the universal laws of nature, what we're putting out there, we are attracting back to ourselves. And this is one of the biggest universal keys that we need to know about. And we need to take notice of, basically. So often we do things on automatic and our minds can really run wild with what's happened during the day or what happened yesterday or what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, it's like living in the past or living in the future. So really think about that. We need to get our minds back into this very, very moment because Eckhart Tolle, who's a great author, wrote about the power of now, the book. He said, if you miss the now, then basically you miss everything. So it's really important to get our minds, bring our minds right back into the now. You know, so get yourself back into this very, very moment. Take big, deep breaths when you're feeling worried or low or anxious, yeah? And just remember that you are the captain of your ship. You're more than your mind. Your mind is just a tool to use. And the way we've been using this tool is a habit, and you're the one to control the habit. So this is what I had to do. I had to control my habits. I had to control my ways of thinking. There are simple ways to do this, and this is what I teach. So thank you for listening. I hope that's been helpful. Lovely to speak to you. Love you lots, sending you lots of love and positivity. Thank you very much. Take care.